Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Kaiserreich. We left off last episode having lost an entire army in a ill-conceived, I don't want to say landing, naval transportation operation. They landed in Cardiff with no organization. Well, again, landing is not the right term. They just did a transportation mission because that was friendly territory, and then got immediately set upon and destroyed. I don't think any of them, many, or I don't know, maybe any of them actually got into combat because they probably never had a chance to reinforce before they just surrendered. I've done that to the AI plenty of times. There's been an army of like 50 guys. I'm just like, well, I only need to beat 2 of them and the rest of them will surrender. So that's basically what happened to me. But now we are convoy sunk. Some Romanian or Ukrainians, I think. We're rebuilding the army, and we're building some Marines. We have political power of -82, which is the best we've had in a long time. Let's take a look at stability. So, low stability. So I'm on low. How do I get more popular? You have a low power if your ruling party is between 20 and 40%. We're the social conservatives. Democrats, liberals. We're the blue dudes. Is there any way I could? I don't know if there's any way I can actually improve that. Yes, I know I don't have any manpower, but I'm putting those guys in the field, and we got to work on getting some of the negatives off of our country. But if I think once we get back up to 0, then we'll start thinking about doing things. I kind of want to dismantle the Danubian Federation. Everybody's like, I don't want to fight you. I'm over here like, me neither. I don't want to fight you either. Ah, you lost a Nimrod. See, they lost a carrier. So I technically lost this battle. Isn't that the sign that you lost? Because I thought the little blue ship meant you win. So they lost a carrier. No, and everybody else survived. Okay. Let's see. After the Franco-German War. Oh, this is the hey, you get a couple more political power things. So in another 2 months, I'll be in the positive. And then I won't be very low. Well, let's actually take a look. What does average get me? It takes off the National Union Division Organization, Dockyard Output, Factory Output. It takes all those off. Okay. I don't want to fight you either. Why are we telling me this? I would like to turn off export focus too and do limited exports, so I'm not hemorrhaging all these resources I want. I have no ambition over there. That's not my doodle. Someone actually, the Ukrainians are really horny about trying to land. 5 submarines for 2 battleships. Well, battle cruisers. I'm whittling down the British fleet. Very slow like. Improved equipment conversion, yay! It's not something I'll ever use. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and get this out. I'm ignoring most of these because it's not a big deal. So what's going on here? So, they lost 3 convoys. Is it? Oh, you know what? I think there's 2. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm not seeing my losses there. There was two stacked up. Clear all those. Are these guys repairing? No, I think that's just where I'm constructing them from. Yeah, the Narvik class. Yeah, it's just where I'm just constructing them from. Ace pilot, not a big deal. -20, guys. Woo! I'm almost stable. Oh, they're still fighting down here. Welsh Union's capitulated. What is... So the Welsh Union only has... You know what I think is they have one VP? And anytime anybody lands on it, they capitulate. I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna send it, because now Estonia owns, Wales. So I'm not gonna send troops down there again. Yeah, because they'll just get clobbered by the time they get there. -3. -2. Oh my god, it's -1. -0. Oh. What? Oh, you know what? Because fraction. Because there's fractions in there. It's not just whole numbers. Alright, so now when does the positive stability actually kick in? Wait. Do I need... ooh. I need to have 150. If you... Oh, no. Here we go. Low stability. If you end up at low stability, let your power go under 50. You have to... Above -50 to get average stability. Okay. When does it kick in? I have no idea. How's that production or deployment going? Pretty good. Almost done. Let's see. It's 41, so we could definitely do some of this stuff. We have a bonus to it too. A bonus. What do you guys? What do you think about me? Huh? Nah. You think some good stuff. Social Democrats. I'm very democratic. Look, all this land is now democratically owned. So if I get to above 50, do I get good stability? Or good stability? Does it say? If you let your players above 150. Alright, so I could, I feel like I should start doing focuses again now, though. Infrastructure, factory. Cost political power, but for 1 year your panzers are cheaper. If it was forever, I'd be like, yeah, but it's not forever. Yeah, let's get down here so we can start getting some of those victors of the Weltkrieg thing knocked off. 000. I'm seeing a lot of zeros and ones. No longer get the effects of economic boom. Is that just a Welsh destroyer? So the Welsh Union is back. Wales is just, like, super, finicky, isn't it? I can't decide what it is. Yeah! Very nice. Woo! Woo! I'm averagely stable. And I was these, who was I? I'm the blue dudes. Zero changes. How do you increase your popularity? Is there any way you can, I gotta get rid of this. There's gotta be a way you can increase your popularity. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty popular. I feel like a popular dude, don't get me wrong. No, I should probably put in crank out some proper panzer divisions. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna assign these guys to an army. And let's see. Rommel. Apparently he survived. Train your bitches. Your new army, Rommel. He swam back. It actually reminds me of my EU4 game that we've been playing. I'm in the New World. Let's see. Let's bippity bop over here. I'm like the Pacific coastline, and China keeps attacking me. And they keep setting in these little tiny stacks that I'm capable of destroying pretty easily. So I stack wipe their stack, and then their like really good 2-star general leaves, swims back to China, then invades again. That same general has invaded me numerous times. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. Victors of the Weltkrieg. Tanks. Yeah, let's get this stuff going. Right now, my tank divisions. I have none. Let's see. Were they destroyed in that with that army? Oh no, I don't have tank divisions because these guys are kind of using some of that stuff. All right, so you. Oh no, you're not who I think you are. New dude. Someone with a good. Oh, look at that hat! But he's a field marshal. I don't need a field marshal. I guess Model or Model, however you want to say it, is gonna get these guys. Gonna train them up. Now I can't change this out because I don't have any. I don't have any doodles, so I'm not allowed to change it. But I'll get a little bit of doodles from the training. Okay. Not much, but it'll do. Alright, how are we doing here? Squad tactics. We're getting there. And how's our construction going? Not production, construction. Oh, okay, we're doing very good. Everything's really, really cranking. Doing a lot of synth oil production, that's for certain. See, we built anti-air guns fucking everywhere. Here, let's have, you know, some good airfields on the coastline here. Make sure we have enough. And let's start increasing our... more naval dockyards. I like that. And then some military factories. I know this is in other people's territory, but it's fine. It'll just make them stronger. Make sure we're not wasting any potential production. Alright, how you guys doing? Get trained. Good. Let's look at our logistics here. Huge stockpiles. I know a lot of people have criticized my tendency to stockpile items, but somebody who stockpiles is almost guaranteed to win over someone who doesn't stockpile. Because I could take massive casualties in the field and then just recoup them, and all my men will keep fighting at full strength. Someone who doesn't have huge stockpiles can't. Alright, so we got recruitable, which guarantees for recruitable population, division recovery rate 5%. This one is removes victors of the Weltkrieg. Okay, let's do this one first. Let's remove that. So I got a bunch of Stoogs sitting around. I got a lot of these Donner Schlogs. Oh, and our air experience capped out again. So should we, here, let's go to airplanes. So that's the Model A. Can we B it? That's as good as I'd like to get it, because I don't like to have its reliability go down. Carrier Fighter 2A. Already did this one. Naval Bomber A. Carrier Naval Bomber. I can do that. Transports don't get it. I can do my Carrier Naval Bomber. Make them better. And then we just go boop, and then boop. There we go. I love that Wales has capitulated so many times. And look at Ireland, Jesus Christ. Look at all those Irish divisions. Alright, now we're gonna start building some of those guys. So production, tank, and you. And do this. Not that we have them, but we'll get them. Alrighty. Air doctrine, we can work on that. Or we can just get better planes. We can work on getting better planes. That's something I haven't done in a while. We get so much air experience. Because there's constantly air combat. So soon, oh, he just doesn't have a portrait. I was like, there's nobody here? No, he's just portraitless. All right, how's the training going? It's getting there. Experience progress to the next level. I said it before, I'll say it again. I wish the experience was a flat percentage instead of, you know, those plateaus. The fact the plateau feels weird. Like 1 second, you know, they're fighting and these guys are, you know, green, inexperienced men, and then one guy fires one bullet and all of a sudden they're all 25% more effective. From a narrative standpoint, it seems peculiar. Train away. Minister supports his ideology. Current government contains a minister of a different ideology. He is starting to support his own ideology, which is damage to our party popularity. There's nothing we can do, or use our influence to avert his efforts. So yeah, I guess we can afford that. So we can afford it. We're so unified, at least. Like, I haven't been able to pick a single factory yet because I don't haven't had the political power. I wish I did. Or staff. Can release nations if I wanted to. If I release them, they're not my puppets. They're just... Pretty sure they're just, you know, independent. And they might... I don't know if they'll like me or not. Probably not. I would go with no. So we're going to do new textbooks, and then after that we're going to do the other one. And we're going to get that recruitable population up. Has my popularity gone up at all? Nah, it's just staying the same. Heinrich Brüning. Burning? I think it's more like that. Alrighty. So we can now start working on the leopards, the tigers, and the Donnerschlag 4s. I guess there's no reason not to. Like, we've produced all these Donnerschlags and basically Panzer 3s. Never used them. They're sitting around. I mean, I'm okay with that. Elections in 1942. Elect the representative to the Reichstag. Have been tightly fought, and the results are awaited with much anticipation. The fate of several parties, and of course, the Kaiserreich itself, could be decided today. If the Social Democrats manage to secure enough votes, the realist wing of the Social Liberals, led by a woman, oh my god, will form a coalition against them. Or with them. Another possibility would be a coalition nearly all liberal in Bourguignon parties. So, let's see. The good old DKP... Change the popularity of authoritarian Democrats. Political party will change. Becomes the ruling party. Party of the market liberals. NLP. What is the abbreviation of mine? Is that's so the Zentrum is the Social Democrats, Social Liberals. So it doesn't look like I get to stay these guys. So who's the most popular? It looks like the Social Democrats are the most popular, and right after that, yeah, right after that, the Authoritarian Democrats, DKP or SBD. Political power goes down a little bit. NLP, who's that? That's these guys, the Social Liberals, or DKP. So, Authoritarian Democrats or Social Democrats? These guys are a little bit more popular. Public elections will not be held. I think we're going to go with this. So now the social conservatives are... Oh, look at my face! And our popularity went up to 34%. So we should have some... we shouldn't have very low popularity for very much longer. Because I'm not very lowly popular. So that would be here. Between 20 and 40%. And I'm at 30. So this is where I would go. It's just a political power gain thing. Okay. I get it. Yes! Low popularity. This is bad. Oh, this is better. I get more power doodles. Yes, new textbooks for everyone. And now we're doing the militarist revival. Because we need that recruitable population. If we're gonna go to war, well, we're at war. If we're gonna really, you know, hammer on the Who's-its over here, we're gonna need that. So these guys aren't gonna go any further past this, right? So I can turn this off. Wow, Russia is aggressive as a motherfucker, aren't they? Declared war on Turkey. Look at them expanding. But I mean, the Mongols have been holding out a lot better than I expected. We no longer suffer from the effects of oil shortage. That's good. All right, so why don't we go ahead and plan a doodle? I mean, we just try it, I guess. See if it works. And then he does the planning thing. Hopefully we can land there. They're Marines, so hopefully. And then if I want, I could take more guys and try to do a landing with them too. Just to try to distract them. I mean, I think I have the ability to do that. I think I do 40, and that's 36. It's gonna be really hard to do that, but I mean, might as well try. And then what we could do is we could take, let's see, let's look at our... We have 1,000 fighters sitting around waiting. So what we could do is go to some of our air bases. So those are, okay, how do I increase the size? Which button? Here we go. Okay, and then, I mean, we have pilots sitting around. Oh, they're all assigned to stuff. Okay, that's fine. What do we got here? Subsurface detection, submarine organization. Yeah, let's do that one. We have more of these, so let's take a... Nope, that's the wrong one. So this is what we're building right now, convoys and destroyers. Start building more light cruisers. They're still pretty powerful. I mean, when the game first came out, light cruisers was the only ship you needed to make. The only ship. You needed nothing else. It looks like the AI in Kaiserreich is more apt to defend itself. That's a step in the right direction, right? Like, it's not just gonna sit there and let you stomp on it. Like, it's actually defending its coastline. That's good. Alright, militarist revival is getting along. Back up to 0! Back up to 0, I like that. And now we're slightly popular. Well, I mean, we're slightly less unpopular, right? I'm still only on partial mobilization. Submarine lost. Portugal. Oh, Portugal won! After all this time, look at that mighty Portugal. I forgot that that was even going on for the longest time. I'm not super concerned about it. Is the Ukraine actually going to make a landing? The Mongolian Khanate has capitulated. Oof. Look at that, Jesus. Yeah, they might actually make a successful landing. That's cool. I don't know why the Ukrainians are so interested in landing on England. I mean, I'm happy. Let's see how much. I wonder how many men this is gonna give me. Come on, game. Why are you chugging? Oh, I was probably saving. And recovery rate 5%. That's nice. That can be like 2.5 million people. Oh, I can't do this stuff because I've already beat up. France has already gotten the snot kicked out of them. More air bases. Alright, well, is there anything else we really want to do over here? Or should we just let it recoup? Free military factory. I'm like, one military factory? That's not a lot. More air bases might be nice. Alright, let's start the Navy stuff. And are these guys about ready to go? This guy's ready to go, but this one's not. You still need a lot of time. A couple days. Look at that. Ukraine's about to land in London. Or not in London, in England. I'm hoping what happens is they make a successful landing, pull some British troops off, and then my landing will be easier. Oh, it looks like they sent in reinforcements, but they're still doing well. I think I'm going to send my my planes over southern England. 1,000 fighters out there. Just to keep the skies clear. I really haven't invested in bombers too much, so it's more just keeping the skies clear. A couple came out. I got some Spitfires. But I mean, it's 1,000 to 40. Oh, you know what? If we're gonna do a If we're gonna be sending... Oh, I didn't want to do them both. If we're gonna be sending ships out into the English Channel, there should definitely be fighters out to escort them. Look at that. India took a bunch of states. It's getting ugly over there. I think we should send our Marines out. And then 3 days later, the other army will follow. Go! Alright, so we got the landing going. Let's take a look at... Are they trying to... Yeah, they definitely send out missions. But we got fighters out, so... Free civilian factories. No, we're good everywhere now. They just keep building. Just keep building factories. Oh. Oh, the Ukrainians made landing. This is... I didn't expect this one to necessarily succeed. It was more of a distraction. Haha! Bitches! And what side? This is a level 6 base. So curious here. So when I landed over here, I had 0 organization, even though it was just a peaceful transport mission. But when I did a combat landing over here, I landed with full organization. Interesting. Very interesting. So these guys, these guys are heading back. They failed. Cancel their orders. It was more of a distraction than anything else. But I can, maybe it had something to do with, no, I was gonna say, maybe it has something to do with number of transports sunk, but I didn't remember seeing any transports actually being sunk, like, 1. Oh, guys, what are you doing? You need to sit there and nope, not attack them. Alright, what do we could probably land some troops up here. That's a level 3 base. You know, oh, you know what? We're out of time, so we gotta think about this tomorrow, or in 2 days, because I'm doing this every other day. But thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you've been enjoying it. I'll see you all next time.